Welcome on in, everyone. Yes, Burhan, you do have first, but don't forget, it is a redeemable point thing now. Um, and also, the VC channel is open for fellow creators, so if you want to pop in, you can. Let me switch to this screen and throw that on. And I probably should change the music. Put the other jams on, so we'll pause that for now. And then music. Oh. Set to do. Oh, it's not gonna pick it up. Maybe if I switch. Okay. There we go. Okay. So the silly Discord image that I'm gonna be making is gonna be, hold on, let me pull him up. It's right here. So this artist, this meme, it was made by, an artist made these, and then it got turned into a meme. But the artist's description of these creatures is animals not in the mood, and I love them, and then just seeing this one, the knuckle sandwich, it's just so great. So I am going to make it into a Discord server sticker. Gotta bring that over here. Plop that down. Plop that down. I don't remember what's the dimensions that I need. Hold on. I wrote it down. Fancy piece of paper over in the yonder. Found it. Sad that I had it scurry over there. I thought I had it over here, but it was not. So I need to make a new canvas. Probably turn on my stylus. We're gonna change the canvas size, and it has to be 320 by 320. Nope, that's not. And then from a video that I watched, the person suggested making the DPI 300. And let's see. So we're gonna I'm gonna shuffle it this way. And we're gonna get that image, but we're gonna shrink-a-roo. And we're gonna have it just kind of hover over maybe this side. And then we'll put on now, my thought process was to make it look like myself and Del Papa, because he's the one who sends me these memes. But I love him so much because of the knuckle sandwich part. I'm gonna, like, world's largest noggin. And no neck. There's a roll. Faintly. goes too far that way. Kind of goes straight down. This is actually one tooth. Even better. And then we're gonna make... I didn't realize, like, the arm kind of just came out straight. And then just, like... You can tell it's very... There's not a lot of thought that goes behind this noggin. This arm is more sloped, though. No, medium. Woo. Okay. I do have to not have it on its stand, because that kind of hurts my shoulder for some reason lately. Thickness. I don't know why I keep getting random dots everywhere. Actually, we'll just focus on the outer line art. that thick. I believe if I make it not as perfect, makes it 10 times better. This is great. Just make sure there's no little pixels that are gonna get trapped in anything. Okay, and then we're gonna make that a reference layer. It's kind of like a pale coloring. I think that is not the color to go with. I just figured out how to use clipping mask, so this has been a nice discovery. Clipping mask. Gotta add the little pink. erase this portion. There we go. And then a little bit darker. Move that there. We're gonna blur this a little bit. Kind of just want to keep it really simple so that we need that a little more like so. He's got a really dark nose. His eyeballs are like a green, blue. Not recent. There we go. That away. So later version of it on the inner part. There we go. Luigi's eyeball, it gets a little bit lighter. Clipping. Just blur that a little bit. Maybe? There we go. Okay, sticker 1 is basically done. I need to just now put this all in one little... There we go. Okay, so probably go back and fix these. There we go. Flatten that, and then duplicate this. Did I turn off reference because that will freak it out? Blur about 4-ish%. Wait, hold on. Just realizing how close this is to the edge. I'd rather just move them over a smidgel. Select. Okay, maybe 4% was a bit much. Try 3. Okay, we'll try 2. See if that kind of looks better. Okay, that looks 10 times better. So, okay, so we're now gonna make this a PNG. Okay, and just to make sure it works, I need to just flip this so I can do my thing. Okay, so there we go. Now, download it, save. Throw it in there. I think it's server settings. Okay, there we go. So it does work. Well, we got the one, so now we gotta do the second one. Which, if I put it back on this screen, click on this, go this direction. It's little grippy little hands and the fleshy little eyeballs that I don't like about this one. But it's okay. We'll persist on. Oh, gotta make sure I put this on. Oop. There we go. Put this back on, and then we're gonna shrink this. Also, void of a neck, but it's very smooth, and I kind of don't like that. But it's got fat rolls for the arms, so there is that. I'm just gonna move it over here. Now for the we need to listen up this mess. Kind of caves in a little bit. It's gonna clean that up a little bit. just bring that up a little bit. That helps. Okay, and then I might want to do this. Gotta kind of give it more of a little smug little. Well, I wouldn't. No, I guess I'm not gonna give it a smug look because the original one kind of droops. And then this. And then we'll just blend that bit. We'll gradually make a it as a group, so it makes it easier. I think, was this that thick? No. Okay. Bring this back down. Now this one. I'm going to do this. There we go. Nope. Oh, because it's not a part of that. Oh. Okay, we need to bring this down. These. These. Merge those together. plop that there. Bring this over a bit. Very smooth neck, but I feel like giving it like a crease of some sort will, at least right there, would help. If I turn that off, or well, do that. Make this a reference. And its colors are kind of similar. I'm just gonna make them slightly a little darker. It is a little too dark. There we go. Oh, I didn't finish. Nope. There. But that's a little more. Like so. I probably should do the eyes this time first. Actually, I'll just put the eyes on this one. Then it's a little too thick. Okay. Here's this bit. Clipping mask. Okay, so could I go with this and then lighten it up? It's maybe not having this here was a kind of a bad idea because I gotta do the clipping thing. So we're gonna then we're gonna go back to we're gonna do that. That is not the color. Blur out and blur again. This meme is so good. It is. It is. I've already made the other one, the knuckle sandwich part. Like it's great. I love it. I turned it into a Discord server because I love it. And I had gone down the rabbit hole, and the artist that painted these, it's called Animals Not in the Mood. It's great. And as one friend said, if I didn't make this, how am I not expanding my cursed art? You know? I got to. And the less perfect it is, the better. Like, shaky hands and all. The power of creativity. It is. Now for the not so fun part of the fleshy looking bits. The eyelids. I don't think that is the color for it. Yeah, there it is. It's also the ear. Your talents are truly remarkable. legacy now. Cursed art. Not too bad. I could still redeem myself. But it is my legacy. I all started back in high school, which I don't want to talk about. But that's when I first made my cursed image. And yeah. Wait, no, that. Just need to bring this down in size. There we go. I probably should blur this a bit. Then add go back and touch up the eyes. Really captivating, those eyelids. Oof. That is not the color I just placed down. Huh? Oh, because all the masking, clip masking layers. And now I gotta do the hands. Which are thankfully the same, like, color. Did the wrong layer. Go. And then probably should use this darker color. Bring those in a little bit better. And then this is just a paler version of the snout. Actually, if I a little bit with the eraser. Okay, now we just gotta add a little bit of highlights. Then I'll have to touch up the eyeballs. Take this color, line up quite a bit. Right here. Alright, there we go. And come back and erase this little bit. Alright, now you just gotta duplicate this. Flatten these. Turn off that. Flatten down. And we blurred this by 2%. Select. Oh, it would help if I was on the right thing. Oops. Okay, so we'll duplicate that. Try this again. Select. Right, is it? Oh! Because reference layer is still on. Okay. So now I can save that as a PNG. And then I'm gonna flip it to this screen so I can test it out. In the server real quick. Throw that in there. Okay, and then if I can't remember how to do this. There we go. Goldfish brain, it is working. Take that out. Upload sticker, throw that in there. Oh, let's see. We'll use that. What would it be? What should I call it? It's not gonna be called knuckle sandwich. Let's just call it what it is. Not in the mood. Upload. Close that. Okay, so now they work. Dang, one away from 100. Gotta make some calls. Well, thank you, Shadex. Welcome in. Hold on. I gotta switch my screen back because I was fixing the knuckle sandwich memes as stickers in a Discord server for my friends. So here's the example A, and then what I made. You can't tell them apart. They're perfect. And then there is a second one that goes with it. And it's the knuckle sandwich part that I love the most. So I was told that this is a cursed image art meme, and I needed to make it. So to carry on the legacy is I made it. And the more I look at it, like I kept the art style as sloppy as possible, so to keep it more realistic with its untameness. So that is great that I made it. Let's see. Now that I got that done out of the way, that was pretty quick. Dealing with that process. Let's see. I don't need this up anymore, so we can close that. We can close that. Let me just double check my messages real quick. Close that. So I can work on either making another emote, but it would have to be animated, which I was silly and I didn't write down the dimensions that information that Brohan had told me about to use. Because the last time I did an animated emote, I had a lot of issues with the file size. So I think instead I will work on my overlay that I'm kind of working on. So Stream Elements has been acting a little funny, where certain things aren't working. So I'm going to make my own overlay in the process. So this is kind of where I started, was just messing around with stuff and following a tutorial. So this is not exactly what I'm going with, but I'm trying to stick to the same colors that my stream elements are. So it's like a pink and purple with a tint of blue. So, and I was testing the overlay. So here, this is just how my stream one is normally with the stream element. And then here is the test one that I've been messing around with. So it needs improvement. I thought about adding like let me switch to this, making like a little loading screen. That makes sense. So this would load at the bottom of this screen. So it's questionable. I don't know. And then because I didn't necessarily like it in a straight line, I made this one bounce in a way. So there is that. Then with stream elements, there's an issue with like one of the pages. It at the bottom it has like the, I had to turn it off because it was so badly broken. So there's like, oh, put my nice little pin on. So that is so thin. So there's the raid, a follower, the subscriber, and the like for some reason this portion, like the data is like broken. So it's set back like months ago on someone who followed the channel, and I like there's nothing wrong with it other than it's supposed to show the latest follower, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to, and I'm very confused how to fix it because I don't know how to code. So I might not necessarily do this portion yet. But I felt like if I took these off, it was very blank. So I wanted to fill in the void. But I don't know. But the background, it's just kind of really like a, I want to say Bob Ross painting. I just used the, where is it? Artist? No. Painting? Between the old brush and dry brush on Procreate. Art is well textured. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's been a while since the last time I seen you. I hope you're doing well. I'm assuming life has just been busy. So I'm testing out an overlay that I've been working on because Steam Labs is, or not Steam Labs, Stream Elements. It's been a little bug. I guess I could mess around with it during stream to test stuff out. But I don't know how, if it's gonna affect anyone watching, because I would hate for that to happen. Well, I can't test out certain buttons, so. Yeah, I haven't been around Twitch as much. Has it been productive session so far? It has been. I just moved on to this. I made the the little meme of the knuckle sandwich that's been going around. And I made the like it's because it's two pictures of POV and then someone's response, and it's just an animal that says knuckle sandwich on it, and I love it. So I made them into Discord stickers. I could honestly, now that I think about it, I could fix my blank space issue by adding those onto this. Insert photo. Those are well textured. They are. I'll put them down more in the corner. Gotta keep the cursed image art alive. That's what I need. that's it's less empty and I like it. I gotta just admire this from afar. And then when I did, where's, it's not, it wasn't under this, was it? drawing? Oh, it was Spectra that I used for the little chat box little indicators. I didn't save the color. Oof. Just go a little more that way. Oh, that is super tiny. That is a wee bit dark, but not dark enough. I don't know if I want a full box or... Just been using a lot of references on Pinterest to kind of see what um others have done, but it's a little difficult. Thought about making doing a little MS Paint like overlay, so when I do art it looks like I'm doing it in MS Paint, but I'm not. If I open in tab, if I shrink this a little bit, if I find, where is it? It's not on this one. Do. What? Okay, so I'm just gonna grab like these two to show them as examples that I found on Pinterest. So like some of these have like stuff at the bottom. Um and I feel like that would help with the space that I'm trying to fill the void. But it's bit of a struggle cuz I don't know. Yeah, I just don't know in general. And then I didn't know if I wanted to... Well, we'll leave that there, and we'll just duplicate this. Select, duplicate. Did I... Why... Hold on. Oh, it's putting it out there. That's why. Well, that's fine. So if I clear these out, leave that. Turn that off. Turn this on. I thought about like the starting soon screen, the like on a break chatting screen or end stream. I didn't know if I wanted to change like the queue of this or make like do the same thing that I did with those brushes, but like a different color scheme in a way. Cause I like those colors, but I feel like most of these are usually very similar. And I just, if I open up, oh, the stream elements. Pop back in here. So like the background's always the same depending on what it is. Chat, so probably should just keep the chat box and then that little box down there the same. And maybe not worry about adding or changing the color of this. Just to keep it the same. Let's do. Wish I could offer more insight. I'm not much of a visual artist, sadly. No, it's absolutely fine. I just feel like I'm kind of stumped because I don't know how to. And I can't even put it into words what my brain is trying to compute. So it's a weird struggle. Um, because the text I would just add in OBS, or not OBS, Stream Elements. I could separate the chat boxes so that they're separate things. It might help than keeping it on one solid piece. God, they look great right there. You know what? I'm gonna add them real quick to this overlay. Add image and then add. Oh, set image, upload. And then upload again. The other one. There we go. Oh, reset that. is this? Okay. Okay, there we go. And then we'll add the other one. We'll set it to scaled as well. Okay. Made them slightly bigger, but it's kind of nice that they kind of peep over the thing. If I make this one more, there we go. Now they're the same size. Turn days off. The other style of overlay that I thought about making. I have to do it on this one. So we're gonna select and delete that one. And then select stack. Neat. Think I'll have to duplicate this one. It has what I'm looking for. The little black box thing. So if I clear all these real quick. Let's see. I think I saved the photo. My Pinterest. Let me see. It was like a image of like farming Stardew or Harvest Moon. I can't remember which one. There is so much stuff that I've saved. Oh boy. I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. Aha! I found it. Um, there we go. Then we shrink this down. So I found this on Pinterest. So this is like the inspo of my brain that I want. But my brain struggles to think of a way that I would want it put together. If I clear these. Yeah, we'll clear that. And we'll try and do this. Oops. then we'll put it back on this. So, the Blue Man Group and the Harvest Moon art style could be holding your stream up haphazardly. Joking, honestly. True, they could. They could. Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll make like cursed image of the Blue Man Group and add them to the bottom of the little thing. I think I will have to make the little chat box shorter or shrink the my PNG just so it's slightly smaller. Because when I play games, I really enjoy um like the whole screen being available. I don't particularly like the croppedness of like the game being shortened, because there's some games where like shrinking the image down can be a little difficult. The first one that comes to mind is me playing Ark. I probably will never play it on stream. It's just hurts my brain. I have played it. I played it on my Switch and um uh my computer, and if you shrink down the the display of the game, the text is impossible to read. Like, it's really like a guessing game if you're playing on the Switch of what you're reading, but like on the computer, the smaller the screen, the worse the text it gets. Yeah, it can make the text a bit tricky to read. So, um and I know, like, also putting, like, say, this is all, other than this little square here, is where my PNG would be. Um, I would have to put chat somewhere on the screen, but I don't have to because I don't normally do it, but I would like that concept. But it would have to be transparent, and I mean, most games, like your crosshair interactive is in the center, so you could always put it on the side. My brain is processing very hard. Um, I don't. I think if I were to do this like little corner little book, it says friends on it, but like if I did it for like like something, I don't know. It makes me all glad that I stream in the early 2010s mindset. Black background with the white text for me. Yeah. Keeping it simple. But then this would be in the way if I were to put something there. I just want to do an overlay inspired from this image, and my brain wants to put two together, but it's struggling. Still burnt out on music, so I haven't streamed much at all. I tried the other day. I could only go for 40 minutes. The good old ADHD hyper focusing making me go the chorus go. I'm assuming go crazy again is the word, similar to crazy. I I feel that. I have good idea in brain, but brain cannot put in hand for me to sketch. And as there's many possibilities, but I gotta make it so that if I didn't like say this piece here, I can move it up here or something. So I have to do it on its own separate little layer. Don't want to say I feel like art blocked when I'm trying to do this, but it hurts. Oh, Icarus. That's the Greek mythology creature who flew too close to the sun and burnt off their wings. Yeah. I was feeling burnt out the other day and I finished the commission, so my brain was like, art. And then now that I'm working on the overlays, maybe I shouldn't work on the overlay. Maybe it's hurting my brain a little more than it should. It's possible. Could back out. Let's see what I could do. Where's my sticky note? Uh, my little sticky note with all my plans is not much help either. I wrote down the animated emotes number that I need to do. I was thinking of designing a more of a raid emote. But I remember Brohan telling me some information about it that my pea-sized goldfish brain could not remember for the life of me at this time. I could make sub badges. I was gonna do them Studio Ghibli inspired. But what size would they have to be? So many things to draw. I know. There's I have so much going on in my brain, but like my brain doesn't know where to start. Let's see. Where is the doohickey? That's not the doohickey. That is this one? Okay. Be a square. It's 72 pixels. Oh boy. Yikes. Okay, that's really tiny. Um, Sometimes when I'm overwhelmed, I toss a bunch of ideas into a list or randomizer and have the RNG pick it for me. I could. So there was other stuff on the sticky note. Because I want to plan um some events. I was thinking of doing an art raffle because I've seen a lot of artists do that lately, and I think it would be kind of fun to do. But I'm not sure what exactly. Because some people will just draw an individual's reference character image, or they'll do like a little, it's me and one other person, something like that. So there is a thought of doing an art raffle in the future. Um, and then I was thinking of doing a Pokemon starter evolution drawing event. Because I had saw this YouTube video. If I just open up a blank canvas, maybe something will come to me while I chit chat. Um, so basically, with that, what I saw, one person suggested the type of Pokemon, and they drew the Pokemon, and another one that I saw, only the first person, so the first person drew the little Pokemon, and then the next person, someone else draws, and then the next person, it had 3 evolutions. But I wonder how I would do that. Um, are they existing Pokemon or newly created? They were like fan made ones. So yeah, so one person just made it. I have seen where like somebody takes the design of Eevee, and then this is a sad little sketch of Eevee as of right now. And then they implemented like stuff that was going on in Breath of the Wild. And depending on like certain abilities in the game, it made new chains of Eevee evolutions in a way. So there is that thought. So that's thought 1. That's thought 2. Thought 3 is like, I had scribbled it down somewhere. Um Trying to put it in words that my brain remembers how to, so it makes sense. Could do like a tier, well, not a tier list, but like a um the person that I think of when they do this is Arson. She does a lot of like, you submit a PNG of yourself or a reference photo. Clearly a pole vaulting pigeon is prime Pokemon material. Exactly. I read that as pigeon. but that's a pig pigeon. Is that? I my brain hurts. I think I read it wrong in both ways. But back to idea 3. So arson does like there's yourself and then one other, and then you pick between like all the candidates that submit per the post. Usually on like it's a bird. Okay. I did read it as pigeon. So um my brain shortened it to pigon, and I was like, hold on. That that also could work, but my brain fumbled. Um and so you would just pick like which, if you would take a team member, and then sometimes you could fight over to get a certain team member from the few little like pieces that I've watched when she streams those kind of events. So there is that. That wasn't the thought that I had written down, but it's another thought on how to do this. Also, with the step option 1, a lot of people that I've seen where one person draws and then the next person draws and so on, like they all use the same program. I think it's something online. So I would have to figure out what it is so that we can all, like, the individuals that are partaking can use it. Or it would have to be like well out timed event. So like planning events is like not my specialty. I like the idea of the event, but not planning the event. The thought process is there. Hmm. The other art idea that I had was to do traditional art, but I would have to figure out how to set up my webcam to look downward while I did it. So it's not. It's one that has to sit on the top of the like the computer screen, and it's aimed at you, so it doesn't really have a way to look down. 90% of my ideas are dumb, so I'm filtering what most of what I type right now. That is fair. Yeah. And then I think also this doesn't have to be art related too for this. But I thought it would be a cool idea to get, no matter the art style or experience level of the art, it would be cool to say, like, you see someone, even though they have an idea of something and they might have a hard time sketching it, but the next person could possibly, like, be able to pull out more details and the idea, behind the thought. Oh, and the video that I watched that where the first person did it, but they didn't tell you what type it was. Um, so you kind of push your brain. The type of the Pokemon that they drew that was brand new is Time. Because a lot of Pokemon designs are, in a way, off of like a creature of some sort. So, like, Pikachu is an electric mouse. So, that's how they thought. So, it was like a clock. Um, and I had little arms. Could Wii Sports be a Pokemon type? I could. I could do like a poll and set it up so like but it would have to be I wonder how I would have to do it. I think I would have to post it on Blue Sky. And people would have to comment um something like like a weird idea for a Pokemon type. And I would have to use Wii Sports as an example for it. Because that's great. That's a great idea as a Pokemon type. It would definitely push the brain with what people would want, could think of and put together. It could work. It could work. You might be onto something. I'll write it down. These sports. In the early 2010s, there was a speedrunning marathon that had art requests stream alongside it. I caused such a confusion. I, hold on. There was a speedrun marathon of art requests, and you asked for Wii Sports to be a Pokemon type? That was a missed opportunity. You know what? I'm gonna have to. I will have to bring that to life. You know what? I'm gonna screenshot that. That is great. Hold on. Here we go. Yoink. Save that. Alongside many other weird ideas. Oh no, I asked for a Pokemon fusion of a depressed Chad Cougar and Mr. Mime. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so you so basically you want the lead singer of Nickelback fused with Mr. Mime. That is I gotta have the two photos side by side because this is in a new image tab. Oh, there we go. Bring that over here. Feel like I gotta use the old images. Uh, would it have to be the ramen hair one? Yeah, the long hair. I don't know why my brain was thinking he had short hair, but the longer hair is what we're looking for. So you're looking for that I now that would be a cursed image. I can't make too many cursed images in one night. I think that would set the off balance of the universe. But that is a great idea. Krugerman cast curse. No, it's gotta cast graph. No. What's that? What's that? Yeah, he's saying oh, my brain hurts. Look at this. Yeah, look at this photograph. Yeah. It would. I would. The wheels in my head are spinning, but I cannot make so much curse art. Oh, it would have to show this. I'm gonna snooze the ad. And you'll have to hold up at the picture frame. And it's just gonna have an image of Mr. Mime itself. I think it would be perfect. It would be Mr. Mime pressing against the glass of the photo frame, like Mario does in Luigi's Mansion. It would have to be done like that. This really got my head spinning. Man. Oh my god. The power of an artist. It comes with a lot of responsibilities that I did not ask for. Okay. Let's. Okay. My thought process was looking up or doing badges, subscriber badges. Close these for now. If I could draw, I would draw an endless amount of stupid shit. Art is a superpower. It is. Really is when you have the power to draw anything. It's a matter of a skill to have to draw what you can think of. Do I just want to draw it at can't change the canvas size settings. It's pretty tiny. I don't remember. I guess I do draw, but I haven't in years. I have a character who has a pear for a head. You know, that that doesn't I want to be like that doesn't surprise me, but there is a character in Howl's Moving Castle and there his head is cabbage. So I mean, it is perfect. Let's see. So I've seen like a lot of badges um where it's just like one image but then it's just recolored. So I don't have to make different ones. Um do, 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 do. A badge would be tricky. Yeah. I haven't quite thought of what I would want it to be. I kind of have, but um where is it? Um where? Oh, where? I thought about making each badge a different color or a different fruit from um Harvest Moon. Uh but I have thought about making it just like a simple little like a little flower almost. But I'm not quite sure. In Harvest Moon there's like these herbs. They're shaped like little hearts. So then it would be it would fill up more of the square. That's what I want from at least the videos that I've watched about making these. Oh. Oh. Oh, I accidentally held down the power button. Some sort of plant would work as you stream so much farming games. Yeah. Oops, I turned on the research. Kind of do it like that. And duplicate it. Just kind of throw that there. Turn that off. I think if I do that, so then I can make these. Oh, because I couldn't do what? I'm making a new thing instead of changing the color of it. Oh, because I can't see it because of the make it. I think I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Yeah, I think the red is a little too similar. So make it a little. There we go. Okay. So I probably would do it something like this. Where I could just fill in the color and then do it like so. Let me pull up a reference. Spoon quality herb. Do 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 do. Okay, open image. It is like super small. So, it's gonna be really pixelated, but obviously this is not the very same, but we'll just delete that and clear that. Kind of fix the point on it. Monster Hunter Wilds launches very soon, and I am undecided if I'm going to jump onto it right away or not. I usually, with most games, wait like a day or two for any like bug-like issues. And I mean, I do sometimes jump immediately onto the first day when a game comes out. Duplicate this and fill that. Keep that solid color. I do love Monster Hunter, but I couldn't get into Rise, so I haven't played much in the past few years. I've always liked the idea of playing Monster Hunter, but I don't think I would necessarily play. I think I'm gonna have to do what I did earlier with the clipping mask and tracker. Okay, we're gonna blur these. I just gotta make sure around. Yeah. Okay. We're going to do that. I think if I do this. Not really. It just goes. It's just cleaned up that. And it kind of fades when it gets down there. So it's a tricky series. When I first started on the Wii U, it took me 50 minutes to beat the first monster. I would be quite annoyed, not gonna lie. Okay, so now that I got that, I just realized that on this test screen, you may not be able to hear the music that I've been listening to this entire time. So if I switch back to this, that might fix all issues, hopefully. If there was a deafening silence, that was definitely me. And then we're gonna just duplicate this several times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can hear it with my ear-shaped ears. Well, I hope it wasn't the deafening silence. I probably should clear these all. I think color burn's gonna be better for this one. Maybe. I don't. Maybe overlay? I like linear bird. I think we're gonna have to change them for each one. Urban orange one. Let's go down to linear. What was that? Linear. Was that one linear light? It was. Yeah, I think each one's gonna have to be different to make it look more cohesive. With the line art. Overlay does look nice. Difference does too. Subtract, maybe? Okay, subtract and difference almost looks the same. But I think this is gonna be the contender, just so that I get a different color. Or different style with the layer. Overlay did look nice on this one again. If I bring down the opacity, then it kind of helps with this one. I think we'll do that. We'll make it blue, and then we'll do that one. Do that one. And then this one, it will be that pink. There we go. Okay, so if I turn this off and then do these one by one, right? If I go back and look at this. Okay, how about I just do one and test it? PNG, save image, and then we'll put it on this screen. Open mic is happening on the 1st. I hope I get a lift there this time. My arms almost fell off carrying my gear across town last time. Oof. Yeah, I would hope so too, because that is a lot. Okay, send that. Then take that. Take it. Save image. Okay, and then we're gonna plug it back into this. Yeah, I'm not as myself as I don't mind walking. It's just the problem is if I walk too long, I get this weird pain in my shoulder. Cause I think I'm pulling a muscle that I don't even know that I'm pulling, and it's then straining the muscle in my arm for some reason. So it's weird to be like, yeah, if I walk for too far or too long, my shoulder hurts. Now, will it... I'm gonna have to... So I'm gonna have to take all of these and then shrink it to 36 by 36. So we can get rid of that for a second. And we're gonna duplicate this. Probably duplicate again. Grease 36 by 36. And then put that there. And then the next size is 18 by 18. It is so tiny. So I gotta... Oh man, that's a lot of... Just because there's 8 badges, and then there's 3 different sizes, so that's like 24 images that I gotta send. And how I get the images from my tablet to my computer is sending it to my fiance, and then downloading it from that, our conversation on Discord, onto my computer, then uploading. And that's gonna take a hot minute. And I have been streaming for a while now, so I think we could send the love over to someone else. Let me find someone. Let's put it on this screen. Turn this off, start playing these. Close that. Thanks for the well-textured stream. May my Wii Sports be eternal muse for you. It is. I think I might add that into, like, the pile of possible ideas. And see what gets brewed up. It is a wonderful thought that you've given me. I think I'm gonna raid Arson Queen. They're the ones that do the like the little contenders team of PNGs of people. They're playing Raft right now, and they're having like a community day. So let me put my raid message out, and this time I won't forget it. I'll actually copy it. Start raid. And then I am back tomorrow with some Hollow Knight. I honestly, it's been a while since I played Hollow Knight, so I don't even remember where I'm at. Other than I was doing a lot of backtracking, because that's what that game loves to do to me. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna work on finishing up these little processing the little PNG for the badges, and that will be one less thing that I have to worry about to get done for my channel. And with that, you all have a good evening, good night, and you stay well. Bye bye.